Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's Challenger Scorpion. Mitch Farrington returns. He's brought a new army and a new list along. It's his Ultramarine collection. They'll be taking on a revamped list for the Tau, fighting across this very peaceful looking landscape here, but the silence is about to be shattered by the Tau Empire arriving, taking on the Ultramarines. Right, so welcome to this 2,000 points Challenger Scorpion game, Tau Empire versus Ultramarines. This is my Tau list here. It's experimental. Tau most likely have been knocked out of the league, so it's created an opportunity to try out some new lists here. So we'll definitely be seeing more of the Tau this season. They may be potentially out of the league, but they can certainly feature in some of our Challenger Scorpion battles. So the army here is battle forged and a brigade detachment. That's 15 command points. I've spent 3 command points on 2 extra relics and then also a prototype weapons system as well, taken from the new Psychic Awakening book. And then Commander Shadow's Son as well features the new model here to try out in this game as well. Right, so the structure here for the brigade HQ choices, then Commander Shadow Sun with the new rules and the accompanying drones. Then Commander Ghosttide has remained in the list as well. Quadruple fusion blaster for him. Vectored maneuvering thrusters is the relic, so after he shoots he's able to immediately move 6 inches. And then the Warlord trait goes to Orks Among Us. It's an automatic 6 inches when it makes an advance move. So HQ choices then for this brigade detachment: Commander Shadow Sun with the new rules, new model and the accompanying drones. The entire army is Tau Sept here, so it's going to be 5+ for Overwatch. Then Commander Ghosttide remains in the list. Quadruple fusion blaster for him. Vectored maneuvering thrusters is the relic, so after he shoots in the shooting phase he can then move 6 inches. And then it goes to Orks Among Us is the Warlord trait, so able to move a guaranteed 6 inches when advance moves are made. That's 2 HQs. The other 2, Nefarial, just here, and then also a Cadre Fireblade. The second relic's been granted him as a Markerlight as well. The second relic is the Puretide Engram Neurochip, so able to harvest command points. Then once per game, himself or another unit nearby can make a single reroll. Yeah, so just checking there, it's a single reroll for a hit, a wound, or a damage roll for himself or a unit within 6 inches. Then for troops choices, you need 6 for the brigade, so 2 units of 10 breaches, no further upgrades for them with their pulse blasters. And then 4 strike teams here, fire warriors with their pulse rifles, 4 units of 10, no further upgrades for them. Then for fast attack for the brigade, The shield drones remain, but it's 2 units of 4 and 1 unit of 5, just with the spare points that remain. And then also 2 units of 4 gun drones here as well. Then for elites choices that's been expanded, have dropped the 2 hammerheads. They're gone, just trying to go for more of a manoeuvrable army here. So still the gun line remains, but there is more of a manoeuvrable section here. So 2 ghost kills. First one with the cyclic iron raker and double fusion blaster, shield generator as well, and then 2 accompanying stealth drones. Target lock also, so able to move and fire heavy weapons without the minus to the hit rolls. And then the second ghost kill with the fusion collider, double fusion blaster as well, shield generator, and then target lock also, and then 2 accompanying stealth drones. So other elites choices here would be these 2 Firesight marksmen with marker lights. And then finally, I've gone for crisis battle suits here. Good to see them back. It's been a long time since they've featured in any of our Tau battle reports. I'm going to try out a unit of 5 regular battle suits here. 3 of them, missile pods and double fusion blaster on each of those. Then the 4th one here, fusion blaster and plasma rifle. And he is equipped with a drone controller just to help the accompanying drones. And then finally, this one here, double plasma rifle, and he's also taken a shield generator. And then finally, the final upgrade for him is to take iridium armor as well. Just give him a 2-up armor save and a 4+ inv1 save. He's going to act like the bodyguard model for the rest of the unit. Then finally, for heavy supports, there's 4 of them. Broadsides here, single model units with Seeker missile in each, a heavy rail rifle and double plasma rifle, velocity trackers for all 3 of these, and then finally 1 more broadside with double high yield missile pods, a Seeker missile, smart missile systems, and advanced targeting systems to grant an extra AP-1. That's the Tau list here, revamped and experimental at this stage. We'll see how well they perform against the Ultramarines. So at this stage, just mentioned the Patreons here at gold level. There's a few more have joined in at gold level here. So it's Marcus Anthony, Paul Cook, Alex Stillwell, Nicholas Lucas, Noah Perkins, and Andrew Swan as well. Special thanks to them for their support at gold level. Check out the end credits for those supporting at silver level. And then thanks also to those supporting at bronze. So all the proceeds on the Striking Scorpion 82 Patreon page go to SSWG, and they use it for new and exciting terrain projects. Terrain projects such as you see on the battlefield here, this lovely terrain here, one of the projects here at the club. So all of the funds go towards new projects that are on the way, and there are some exciting terrain pieces for us to use in future games. But we'll check out now Mitch's army, brand new, not seen on the channel before. It's Ultramarines. We'll see what he has. Alright, so 2,000 points of Ultramarines. A lot of 30k models here. Well, they're all 30k models, aren't they, these? But we're going to use, Mitch will be using regular 40k rules for them here. But an Ultramarines army with a different style here. We'll let Mitch run through his list.
Right, this is my Ultramarines army, 2,000 points. It's 16 command points, so you've got 2 battalions, 3 for having Reboot Gilliman, who's in a super heavy auxiliary, and 3 for Battle Forged. I've got 2 off because I've taken an extra Warlord trait and an extra relic. So Warlord is Reboot Gilliman. I've got in this battalion a captain with a storm shield and a relic blade, a lieutenant with a storm bolter, 2 company veterans to give me an extra elite to allow me to take an extra relic unit. So they've got storm shields and power swords. I've got a company or a chapter champion who's got the burning blade relic, and he's also got the second warlord trait, which is, if I can find it, the Imperium sword. So that gives me 2 elite slots, which allows me to take 2 relic units. So I've got 2 relic Contemptor dreadnoughts. Each one has twin las cannon and a Keres assault cannon. For troops, there are 3 tactical marine squads. Each sergeant has a storm bolter. There's no other upgrades for that. This side, we've got a smash captain, so a jump pack and a thunderhammer. He has the Ultramarines Santic Halo relic to give him a 3-up inv1. There's another lieutenant with a storm bolter. 3 tactical marine squads. Stormbolters on the sergeants again. Each of these also has a las cannon inside. There's a whirlwind and a relic Leviathan. So this gives me an extra relic slot again, allows me to take the Leviathan. 2 storm cannon arrays, 3 hunter killer missiles, and 2 heavy flamers. That's pretty much everything.
All right, so there's Mitch's list. Great to see 30k models being used here. Just going to use the regular 40k rules, no problem at all. But great to see this Roman legion styled here at Ultramarine Army, all these plumes and things going on. You'll see a close-up of these models as the game gets going. But that's the list here for the Ultramarines. Very elite, boasting some great firepower, some nasty HQ units, and of course the Primarch himself is with the army. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a scenario. It's been randomly determined. We've gone to Chapter Approved 2019 this time. Eternal War, Scorched Earth is the mission, number 2. Frontline Assault is the deployment. So Tau, Mitch elected to go as the attacker. So Tau have determined the map and elected to go at this end of the table. So marked out by the line of red dice. There's this shallow wedge here. Pointing out in this direction. So that's the view that the Tau will have across the board. Objective markers have been placed, 6 of them on the table. So 1 just outside the Tau deployment zone here on the left-hand side, 1 dead centre for their deployment zone, another one in their deployment zone as well, and then coming around the other side, we'll show you where Mitch has placed his. There's 1 just inside his deployment zone, just here. 1 in no man's land behind this rocky outcrop, and then 1 just inside this ruin as well. And again, the red dice marking his deployment zone for frontline assault. So the rules for this mission: Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Linebreaker all available. From turn 2 onwards, if you control an objective at the start of your turn, you get a point. And then also special rules: control or raise. So if there is an objective inside the enemy deployment zone, you can control it or you can decide to raise it, in which case you'll get 3 victory points, and then the objective marker is removed from play. So for this game, if Mitch captures and raises either of these 2 inside the Tau deployment zone, there were 3 points each to him. And then for the Tau, if they're able to raise this one just tucked behind here, that's worth 3 victory points. So a little bit different with the order here for Chapter Approved 2019. Deployment zone is determined before objective markers are placed on the board. But we'll start placing our armies on the board. We'll get deployment done next. So just to mention the battle map that we're using in this game, it's from gamemat.eu. It rolls out 6x4 inch size, perfect for the games of 40k. Then we just put the bushes and lichen and trees and so on top, and a few stones just to blend it all in. We're also using one of the terrain sets from gamemat.eu as well. These large rock formations is from one of their pre-painted terrain sets as well. But check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and terrain. Alright, so deployments complete here for both sides. Mitch deployed first, and then the Tau as the defenders deployed second. Mitch will get to go first here unless the Tau can seize the initiative, unless he wants to give the Tau the first turn. Okay, we'll see what happens. So deployment for the Tau, we've deployed in mass here with our defensive force, the gun line, shifting to the right. Didn't want to deploy too central, so shifted over to here. You can see the units of drones stretching across 1, 2, 3 units to protect the broadsides. Then breaches here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 units of the strike teams. The commanders here, the Imperial and the Cadre Fireblade, all set up. Then there's a firesight marksman just in the hedges here looking down the road, and then another firesight marksman just on top of the hillside with a commanding view across the board. And then a flanking action here from the Tau, so the 2 ghost kills with their drones, and they've been joined by Commander Shadow Sun as well, looking to push around on the Tau left hand flank. Deployment for the Ultramarines, the whirlwind at the back hidden behind this large rocky outcrop. Left hand side, one of the las cannon tactical squads. Then another las cannon team just here. Smash captain. Lieutenants set up. Company champion, this one.
Champion, captain, lieutenant.
Captain, yeah. Dreadnoughts. Contempt Dreadnoughts here and here. The Leviathans just out on the right hand side. A las cannon team. Regular bolter squad just there. Regular bolter squad just in front. Company veterans.
Yeah, veterans are just here.
Here, Gilliman, with them. Leviathan just there, and then the final squad just on the right hand side. No reserves at all for the Ultramarines. They're spread all the way across the board, preparing to advance here. The piece is about to be shattered in this ruined village, and then finally for the Tau, they do have a deep striking option here. So Manta Strike, 2 units of drones, and then also the 5-man Crisis Battlesuit squad as well. So, we're ready to start. Mitch, do you want to go first or second? He wants to go first. We'll try and seize initiative. May well be worth it here for the Tau. I don't have my Tau dice with me. I have these grey neutral dice, and they failed to bring up a seize initiative. We'll go on to the first turn. It will be the Ultramarines that will begin this game in this objective-based battle. We'll see if any of these objectives can be raised here. I think the Ultramarines are going to make a direct assault against these 2 Tau objectives, each worth 3 points if Mitch can get here and raise these 2 objectives. We've gone to turn 1. Ultramarines will go first. So we're on turn 1. A redeploy has taken place. What's the name of the stratagem?
I think it's called Rapid Deployment.
Okay, so Gilliman's redeployed. This squad that was over here in this corner, the las cannon team, this squad here, and also the Contemptor Dreadnought has moved onto this flank. It's just to counter the Tau stealth units on that flank. The Ultramarines just redeploying to bolster their right-hand side. We'll let Mitch make his moves now. No doubt it's going to be towards the Tau line. We'll see what moves the Ultramarines make. All right, so movement is complete here for the Ultramarines. Contemptor Dreadnoughts pushed forwards. Combat squad here, or tactical squad's gone forwards onto objective number 1. Objective number 2 here, these are numbered so we can call these out. Objective number 2 has been captured by the Smash Captain and the Company Champion. On jumping 12, the other advancing 6 inches, so 12 inches in total. This squad's remained stationary, just a 1 rolled for this captain with the shield. Last cannon team's remained stationary. This squad's moved forwards. This is Lieutenant here, isn't it? Yeah, he's moved forwards. Remaining stationary here with the Leviathan Dreadnought. These 2 squads remain stationary. Gilliman's gone 8 inches. I reckon it's going to be a 7-inch charge with a +1 to charge rolls for Gilliman to reach the ghost kills. An early charge here from the Primaris. Wasn't expecting that here, but with that relocation, he may well be able to get stuck in quite quickly. And remaining stationary here with this Contemptor Dreadnought on the right-hand flank. No psychers in your army, is there?
No.
None. Okay, none for the Tau, obviously. So we'll go straight on to firepower now for the Ultramarines. Okay, so shooting phase about to start. I'm going to start on this left-hand flank. It's a regular tactical squad that hasn't moved. So it's going to be 10 shots. Mitch is going into Commander Shadow Sun's drones.
12 shots. I've got a stun bolter as well.
Fine, yeah, okay. So looking for 4s will be hits. Reroll 1s for Gilliman's bigger bubble.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 4 on these. So 4's a good start here, using James's red dice, and a very good result. We have played prepared positions, so it's going to be 3 up saves for these drones. Okay, so I'm going to take the wounds on the Guardian drone here, see if it can survive. 3 up. To start off with, yes, passes that one. The next one passes that one. Fails that one. Do we command reroll at this stage? I'm first model to die. Yeah, and it's new model syndrome as well. I've got to look after Shadow Sun, so I'll do a command reroll. So here it comes. Survived, and will it live? It does. All right. So no damage so far, but a command point has been used up. Stratagem's being used actually for my reroll. Dina 6 with a Pure Tide Engram Neurochip, and that's it. Yeah, there's one roll here as well for Mitch's redeploy, Dina 6. No, no other stratagems being used so far. No, all right, so we're up to date with the Pure Tide Engram Neurochip. Next slot of firepower.
This tactical move squad hitting the same unit, but the last cannon is going to target the furthest.
Ghost kill. Yes, okay, here it comes. So 4s will be hits here, and there's a reroll. And 4s to wound. Just the one. I'll go on to the advanced Guardian drone here, so 3 up. Oh, just about covers helped us out here. And now the las cannon. So it's going to be -2 to hit, so 5 for a hit here against the ghost kill. No, okay, so that's those 2 squads finished. All right, so Lieutenant's fired across here and failed to cause a wound, just about in range. Moving on to Gilliman now, he's going to try and flush out these drones here. So here come his shots.
Rerolling all hits for himself.
Yeah, the 2's a miss because of the -1.
Strength 6.
3's to wound. Oh boy.
-1 AP.
-1. Okay, so we'll put it on the drone here. 4 up save or 4 plus invuln save. It's probably going to die now. So 4's, no, it's gone. 6 is to ignore the wound.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage, is it? It's gone. Drone's dead. And then now 4 plus is to keep the other drone alive. This is the command link drone. Survives that one. Doesn't, and it's gone. So unit destroyed. That's first strike picked up here. So victory point achieved by Gilliman himself. Okay, this squad moved. 1 shot from a bolter. The rest are out of range.
I'm in range of any of this other stuff. I am. So the rest of them will shoot that tactical fire array unit.
Yep.
So okay. Do the 1 shot against the drone. Misses, doesn't get any rerolls. Misses, no, first captures over there.
And then firing down the road here.
There's 3 tactical marines against the furthest right unit. No rerolls. 3's to wound. Lieutenant.
Reroll ones.
Wound, 1 hit.
1 wound comes through. Okay, 3 up save for cover. Passed. Okay, so Dreadnought on the end there. The assault cannon is going to go into the drones. Double las cannon into
2 up ballistic skill.
the ghost skill.
Rerolling 1s from Gilman being nearby. So it's.
So too bad. This is against.
Is there any minuses to hit against this drone unit?
Yes, -1.
Nice one. Okay, so it's 1 miss. Strength 7.
3's to wound.
4 wounds
Okay.
and -1.
-1. Saves of 4 plus. Gone. Drones destroyed.
He's twin las into the ghost kill.
Yeah, no longer protected now. So -1 to hit rolls.
It's 1 miss, 1 hit. Do I command point that?
So your starting ballistic skill is 2 plus.
Yeah. He didn't move, so.
Yeah, Contempt of Dreadnoughts. Reliable ballistic skill here. This tower formation's been picked on. This stealthy formation here is taking a lot of firepower.
I'm not going to command point, I'm going to leave it.
3 plus for a wound.
Wounds.
The wound comes through.
4 AP.
-4. Take a 4 plus invuln save on a shield generator, and it is a 4. Passed. That would have been D6 damage. Okay, so ghost kills for now. Not touched.
This is going to fire everything into that.
This same one.
Yeah, the same one.
So now just -1 to the hit rolls now that the drones are away.
20 shots.
20 shots. Oh boy. How many points is this model?
317, something like that.
Okay. I don't think we've seen it on the channel before, so this is your debut round of firepower coming up.
2s, no, maybe probably not rerolls. No, far away.
No kind of rerolls here. So 2's -1, so.
I need to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so 1s and 2s have missed. These are the hits.
Strength 7.
3's to wound.
And I think you've got a lieutenant nearby, so you're going to get to reroll your ones.
That's a lot of ones.
Which there is a lot of ones. It's needing 3s again. That's helped out. Another 4 have come through.
That many at -3.
Right. So the damage? 2 damage. 4 pluses for the shield generator. I think you've brought him down. Yep. 12 damage. Gone. That's a good start here. Ouch. Infiltrator units here for the tower taking very heavy damage. Okay, so most of the firepower's done here. I've got to just checking this range. There's a laser cannon just in that doorway over there. It's going to fire through at this ghost kill. So this will be at -2. It's will be a 5 for a hit. 1 and no rerolls available. Okay, so that shot's missed. Just looking to see what else there is available. There's a fair bit of line of sight blocking terrain around here. Alright, so carries assault cannon from the Dreadnought's going to go against these. Double laser cannon shot's going to go into the ghost kill.
Double las against that.
So 4s will be hits.
Rolling 1s because the captain's next to him. 1 hit.
There's a hit. 3s for a wound. Once the wound comes through. Okay, I'm going to save your protocols here. 1 or 2 up. No, so take the hit. It's going to make a 4+ invuln save. Pass to the shield generator. That may be a bit out of sync. I perhaps should have rolled the... no, I think I got that right. Save your protocols there has come through. So yeah, that's done the right order there. Rolling up for the wound once it comes through for the drone. But the 4+ invuln saves kicked in there to protect the ghost kill. So 6 shots now into the fire warriors down here.
Wow.
Okay. No -2, and they've all hit.
Yeah, but I'm heavy weapon, so I would have been hitting on 3s rather than 2s.
Okay, 5 5s and 6. It's going to be 2s to wound.
All wounded.
All wounded.
1 AP. And -2 because I'm heavy weapon.
Yes, because you have Devastator Doctrine. That's right. Okay, so -2. That gives us a 5 up save because of cover.
Wow.
Okay, 3 dead. Fire warriors. -2. Range 48 is a laser cannon just at the other end there. It can just about see, and 2 is a miss. Okay, yeah, laser cannon is not really finding their mark at the moment. But that looks like much of the firepower done.
This tactical squad's going to fire into the fire warriors.
Just here. Okay.
So there's 2 for the Stormbolter and there's 4 tactical marines.
Okay.
It's not a laser cannon squad, is it? No.
Here come their shots.
You're rolling 1s for the captain. All hit.
It's accurate firepower coming through. 3s for wounds.
3, sorry. Don't think there's a lieutenant here. No, he's over here.
3 up armor saves. Failed 1. Okay, so another fire warrior gone. Alright, so the whirlwind's just tucked away over there. 2 command point stratagem being used, so you're going to get to fire twice with it.
Yeah.
This is 2d3 shots going into these drones across here.
2, 3 shots.
Okay, so -1.
Do I reroll the 1s to get more?
So 2 1s and a 2. Okay, that's missed. Then the second round.
I'll have to do it again. I'll have to fire it.
Just going to go again. 2d3 shots.
1 and 5 is 4.
4 shots this time. -1. So Mitch to choose the command reroll there to get extra shots. He rolled a 5, so 6 shots in total now. So this is better firepower coming in.
What's your toughness? 4?
Toughness 4, yeah.
I'm strength 7.
3s for wounds.
Rerolling 1s. Oh,
They're all wounded. And the minus?
-2 AP, flat 2 damage.
I think we're gone up, needing 6s. No, so drones gone. Mitch wanted to get rid of those because saviour protocols can be used in close combat just in case. Or Gilliman, quite likely to make it in, doesn't want any of his attacks being blocked by pesky drones. Drones are gone. So shooting phase.
Shoot phase is done.
Is finished. Here comes charges and Overwatch next. Alright, so charges taking place. Gilliman's made it in, rolled a 10. Supporting fire coming in from Shadow's Sun did cause 3 wounds. That was the missile launcher that she's equipped, or the missile pod that she's equipped with. D3 wounds coming through. No damage at all coming from the ghost kill. Number of hits being caused and wounds, but a number of invuln saves being passed. We took a mortal wound as well, rolling 1s with our cyclic Iron Raker on overcharge. But Gilliman's gone in. New model syndrome here. I hoped Shadow's Sun would be able to do something quite impressive in this game, but it looks like she may be cut down in the first turn of the battle. Typical. You paint up a model, spend ages at the painting desk, you put it into a game, and then it's destroyed straight away. Happens to us all.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how much damage Guilliman can do if he can take out both of these units. We'll see. We'll go on to combat resolution next.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay. So Hand of Dominion, 4 attacks into the Ghost Kill, and then the sword, 3 attacks into Shadow's Sun.
So it's Hand of Dominion, hitting on 2s, rerolling all misses. They all hit.
Gosh, it's vital to get rid of those drones. If those drones were there, they could have tried to intercept some of the hits.
Toughness 6.
Yes.
2s.
2s to wound.
1s. They all wound.
Okay, so what's the situation here? I've got
AP minus 4. AP minus 3, 4 damage.
in-run saves to make here, past all of them. For the greater good here, that's I'm happy enough. Now, will he bring Shadow's Sun down? Is the question. 3 attacks. He's going to get the hits here. Unless he rolls a... What? No. Okay. We don't want 6s. I know this is mortal wounds if any 6s are rolled.
D3 mortal wounds, rerolling 1s. So it's 2 and then D3 mortal wounds, 3.
3 mortal wounds. And then I also need to make some
saves.
5+ in-run saves required here. Shadow's Sun, I think, is going to go. We'll roll 1 at a time. Needing 5+. Okay. If I pass this, there's a glimmer of hope. 1 more. Come on. No, I have to. Come on, reroll this.
Because the kill either.
Come on. Yeah. So damage is 0. 3 mortal wounds caused. Yes, I was going to say 0. 3 mortal wounds. Unbelievable result. Mitch did everything right. We have to say that. Mitch did everything right. But in-run saves have held here for the tower. It's a miracle on the left-hand flank. All right, so we thought the turn was over, but Mitch has remembered. Honour the chapter. Fight again.
Yeah.
3 command points spent. He's got the points to spend here. So another 3 points used up. So still 6 left in play here. Tau have 8 command points remaining, but I think Mitch more than happy to burn the points here to cut down the last of the Tau resistance on this flank. So slight different configuration. 5 attacks now going into the Ghost Kill with the Hand of Dominion, then 2 sword attacks into Shadow Sun. 2s. She's been hit. 6s are going to kill her off here. Oh, 6 and 4. No. Only hope is if he rolls a 1, it's dead. Yes. Shadow Sun gone. Okay. Oh, no. I thought we'd done all right here. And then 5 attacks.
All hit.
All hit against the Ghost Kill.
2s.
2s to wound. They're all wounded. 4s. Now you've done it.
That's it.
So what's your damage now? 4d6?
4, no, flat 4.
Flat 4 each time?
Yeah.
Ghost Kill gone. Oh, what a turnaround. A miracle, and then reality kicks in here.
3 command points for that, it's very expensive.
No, it's expensive enough, but look at the result here. Game changer. Oh, boy. I'd love to, because we could have pulled out of combat there, let loose of all of our weapons to try and bring Guilliman down. He can make a consolidation move if he wants to move further 3 inches in this direction. But that marks the end of the turn here for the Ultramarines, but great result for them. All right, so turn finished, morale resolved here. Rolled a 6, but with Bonding Knife, that's a pass for the tower. And this flank's been wiped out. Just 1 marksman has watched the whole horrifying episode take place. Well, I think it's about time we hand over to the tower as we go on to their first turn. We've lost our stealth flanking units here. Still the gun line pretty much intact. Units available to shoot here. We'll see how the tower respond. We can't bring down our reserves though on turn 1, so they'll have to wait. So we'll go on to the first turn for the tower. We'll see what Commander Ghost Tide can do as he mourns the loss of Commander Shadow Sun. Her screams heard across the intercom and unnerving the tower here, but they're resolute. They'll fight on for the greater good. All right, so Tau turn 1. The Imperial granting reroll 1s to units that remain stationary just to help out their firepower. Haven't declared Montcar. We've moved ahead with the commander instead. So he's jumped 8 inches. Fire Warriors spreading out here and pushing forwards, trying to get within 15-inch range of some of these for rapid fire. And then Breachers have moved. These 2 units pushing forward to take shelter behind the rocks. So keep you stationary with all of these. Getting ready to fire. We've got some targets so we can see. The commander's trying to push ahead to get some targets as well. And then sitting stationary with the fire site marksman. The reserves will have to wait for now. The crisis battlesuit team will have to wait whilst this crisis for the tower unfolds. We'll see. We'll go on to shooting phase next. We've got a marker light support to do first of all, and then we'll start firing with our gun line. All right, so some marker light shots have been resolved. 2 hits against the Leviathan that came from here, and it came from the Cadre Fireblade. 1 hit scored on this squad. Then we played uplink marker light, but only managed to roll 1 for that, so 2 marker light hits in total against that squad. That's that done. We'll go on to some firepower next. So I'm going to fire the commander first of all. We're going to go into the Contemptor Dreadnought just here. I'm in range 18. 2s for hits required. They've all hit. Then it will be 3s to win. Strength 8, toughness 7. And I'll use his reroll once per game. We'll use it up now. No. And I'm going to command reroll this one. I'm desperate to try and get some wounds here. Yes. All right. So another command point used up for the tower.
What's your AP?
AP minus 4. So invuln saves required here. 3 5-ups. 2 have made it through. So it's going to be
What's the damage?
D6 damage. Does Mitch command reroll at this stage? Off camera here, I've been rolling up for the Pure Tide Engram Eurochip. No 6 is achieved yet.
I'm not going to do it. I'll let you.
Just going to leave it. Damage is 10.
I'm going to do 10 6-up, feel no pains.
Okay. I'm pretty happy with this score here. See how many 6s Mitch can achieve? 1. Okay.
Yeah, 1. I think it's 6-up. I'll double check.
Oh, I thought I killed him. 12 wounds. It's a 12 wound model, so 3 wounds left. You must have a damage chart at least.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, hallelujah. At least, okay. All right, that's the best we can do. That's pretty good. We'll think about moving here with the commander. I can do vectored manoeuvring thrusters just to try and pull him back away from potential trouble. All right, so I'm going to start firing down here. 2 of these can see the Leviathan. Mitch has immediately played Duty Eternal. Stratton, that's one of the new ones, I think, that one.
Yeah.
Halving the damage rounding up, but that may well reduce some of the potential damage that can come through from here. So with 2 marker light hits, I am going to let loose. Yeah, do we let loose the missile here? Yeah, we may as well. We'll start the process. We're going to fire this missile. These are out of range of any targets, and then 2 shots here with a heavy rail rifle. So heavy rail rifle needing 4s, rerolling 1s for the Imperial. 2 hits. It's going to be strength 8, toughness 8, 4s for wounds. No, we'll leave it at that. On 2 2s, none. The missile misses, and there's nothing we can do about that. We'll go on to the next one. It's going to repeat exactly the same process. Heavy rail rifle, 2 hits. 1 wound comes through. I can't command reroll anything here, so it's going to be a invuln save. Saved on a 4. Okay, and then the missile misses, but reroll for the Imperial, and that has missed as well. 0 damage coming from these broadsides at the back. So this one doesn't have line of sight to the Dreadnoughts. It's going to go after these infantry just on the corner of the building there. It's 2 shots, need 4s, rerolling 1s for the Imperial, and then 2s for a wound. And it's going to be AP minus 4, so 6-up save. Mitch is in cover.
No,
okay.
One of these is killed, right?
Yeah, one of those from that squad gone. All right, so firing this Fire Warrior squad next. Going into the Marines just here, there's an extra marker light been added in. It's one of the new stratagems, aerial targeting. You count as having 1 extra marker light here. It's just to try and scrub cover away from those Marines to give them a 3-up save instead of a 2-up. So rapid firing with 7, volley fire as well, and 3 extra at the back. So that's all of these shots. We've moved. There's no kind of rerolls available. So needing 4s. So there's a good few below average. 3s to wound, strength 5. That's there and there. So 6 saves required, yeah. Might be trying to pick a few Marines off here. There's 2 gone, 2 brought down. Right, so this squad now, 4 of them in rapid fire, not getting the benefit of rapid fire or volley fire from him. It's just the 6-man squad that's moved up here. So this is the shots here. Again, no kind of bonuses at all. Going against the same squad. 4 more saves of 3+, and against this marker-lighted tactical squad. Another 1 more Marine brought down. 10-man squad. 30-inch range. They're in range here and can just about see firing up in this direction. Again, it's 4s, no kind of bonuses here. Then 3s. 3. This time Mitch is in cover, so it's going to be 2s for saves. And there is a 1. Okay, so 1 more Marine brought down. It's a lot of effort here to try and remove these Marines' cover, helping them out in amongst the ruins. Alright, so going to fire this guy here next. So the high yield missile pod is going to go into this squad, and then the Seeker missile is going to try and finish off those 2 Marines from that combat squad as well. So 8 shots with the smart missile system. Rerolling 1s. So we've got ourselves 4 hits, 3s to wound. Okay, so 3 saves, AP -1. And ignoring cover. It's on these Marines just here. So 3 saves of 4+, yeah.
Nope, they're dead.
Gone. Okay, squad's gone. That's picked us up a point for first strike here. That's what we're after. And then we'll go for 8 shots of the high yield missile pod into the other Marines. There's 4 of them left here. So
there's only 3 left.
only 3 left now. Okay. So looking for 4s, rerolling 1s for the Imperial. 3s to wound. They've all wounded. This is strength 7 and -2 on the AP.
Ignoring cover or?
No, not ignoring cover.
So 4 ups.
4 ups, yeah.
1 die.
1 more picked off. Okay. So Marines being brought down. It's taken a fair bit of effort from the tower, but they've managed to wipe out 1 squad and reduce another squad down to 2 left. So that actually marks the end of the tower shooting phase. They've started the process of trying to grind the Ultramarines down, but they haven't caused, well, it's nowhere near the damage that was caused here by Guilliman on this flank. It's been quite spectacular from him. So whether it's the 40k model or the 30k model, he still kicks butt for sure. We'll go on to turn 2 now. So armies can start raking in points for objectives that are held, and the process of raising objectives that the enemy holds as well is now available. So we'll start on to turn 2. Turn 2 coming up next for the Ultramarines. It's been a good start from them. We'll see what they can do as we head into their second turn. Alright, so we're on turn 2 here for the Ultramarines. 3 points picked up for objectives being held at the start of the turn. So good number of points been picked up here. So Dreadnoughts move through. 9-inch move they get, 8-inch, yeah, nice and quick. Guilliman's advanced, joining the ranks of the Ultramarines once again. Lieutenants push forwards. These Marines here have advanced. Both squads
just moved. They didn't advance.
Right, okay. Regular move from the las cannon team. Advanced from the other squad. Leviathan's on the move. Dreadnoughts moved. I think Mitch is going to try and spring his attack now. The Smash Captain's just tucked around the corner here. We'll be able to charge unit it can't see. And then
Company veterans.
Company veterans. Captain's down here with the Storm Shield and Relic Blade.
Yeah.
And then Company champions there also, moving through. This big rock here, the Ultramarines trying to negotiate their way around that. And then Lieutenant here.
Lieutenant, yeah, he advanced from over here.
Squad just here, and then the Whirlwind's just tucked there at the back on top of the objective. Okay, so that's movement complete here. No psychic phase, we'll go straight on to shooting phase now for the Ultramarines on turn 2. Okay, so shots going to come in from the Dreadnought on this flank. Assault Cannon's going to try and pick off this character. It's the closest model.
I'm in the tactical doctrine, so I get Signs of Guilliman, so I don't suffer the penalty for moving and firing a heavy weapon.
Yes, that's right. It's a brilliant roll for the Ultramarines. So you'll be on 2s.
Yeah, can
for
shoot
hits.
ranged weapons as if you're in a stationary
Okay.
set. 6s. Sorry, 6 shots. We're rolling 1s from Guilliman. All hit.
They'll hit. It's going to be 2s to wound. And
1s from Guilliman.
5 wounds come through. AP minus.
1.
Okay.
Not a Devastator anymore.
5 ups. No, gone. Destroyed. Removed from play. That was quick.
Twin las at the nearest battle suit with the rockets on.
This one,
Yeah.
going against the broadside with the high yield missile pods. 2 shots to the las cannons, needing 2s,
Perfect.
and then 3s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound makes it through. So I'll let a drone take this hit on a 2+. Yes. The drone takes a mortal wound. 5+ to ignore it 'cause it's a shield drone. No, so 1 drone slain. Right, so this dreadnought here, it's on a damage bracket. It's going to put laser cannon into here, and then the assault cannon's just about in range. Wants to go after this unit here to try and
3+.
cut those drones down. So 3s.
What's that? That's 3, that's fine. All hit.
Brilliant. 3s to wound.
Not re-rolling from lieutenants. So.
Yeah, 4 have made it through. 4 up in 1 saves. Past 2, then 5+ to ignore the damage. None. Alright, so 2 drones here removed. If these drones go, the tower will be vulnerable to firepower coming through. It's a race against time here. Double laser cannon shot.
Lads. Re-rolling 1s from the captain. Hits.
3s to wound.
No re-rolls from the lieutenants. So 1 wound.
Okay, 1 wound comes through. I'll tank it on a drone. Take a fresh unit here, the middle unit. 2+. Yep, 5+ for that drone to survive. No, it's another drone gone. But they're doing their job protecting the broadsides. Okay, so the next is going to Mitch using Science Guilliman. Laser cannon is going to count as remaining stationary. It's going after this broadside here, and the bolter shot's going into the damaged unit of fire warriors just inside the building.
This is the bolt guns from this unit.
Counts as stationary, yes. You're going to get your double shots.
Rerolling all misses from Gilliman.
Yeah, Gilliman's just nearby. You can see him in the ruin over there. There's the rerolls.
3.
3s to wound, yeah.
6 wounds, -1 AP.
Because it's tactical doctrine. Very good. So 5 up save, 4 up save for cover. We pass 3, but 3 more of these brought down. So we'll just take off the front few models, like so. So 3 damage. Mitch has rolled the laser cannon shot. It's got a 5 for hits.
Wound.
6 is a wound. Same procedure again. So the other unit of drones, the fresh unit, 2 up. No. Yeah, we'll command reroll. Yep, that's okay. 6+ for the pure tide engram neurochip. No, and it's 5+ to keep that drone alive. No, almost 5. Rolled over onto a 3. Okay, so we'll take 1 from this squad. Still protecting the broadside. Okay, the remnants of this squad here going after the fresh squad of fire warriors. It's good shooting. The storm bolter just gives that little bit more dack up.
5 wounds.
5 wounds come through. And it's AP -1. This is useful enough. 4+ saves. Past 2. 3 casualties taken. Here, fire warrior's been dropped quite quickly here in this firefight. Next is a laser cannon shot. It's coming from this model just here, firing through against the broadside. No wound comes through from that. Yep, bolt gun shots coming through against the
Like windows and stuff.
fire warriors here. No, they can see that's fine.
My range of that rear unit.
Looks like it, yeah. We can go after them. This is tactical doctrine here. It's exceptionally useful for Ultramarines.
Bolt gun, bolt gun, bolt gun.
This little 5-man squad kicking out a lot of shots here. 3s to win.
3 more wounds.
3 more. 4 up saves. Past 1. 2 more casualties taken. Here, this squad's now at half strength. So 5 casualties in total. Okay, next is the Whirlwind. It's tucked behind the ruins over there. It's going after this 2 drone unit. So 4 shots. And needing 3s. Very good. 3s.
Strength 7.
3s to wound. They're all wounded.
4 wounds.
Good dice roll on here.
-1.
Right, so 4+ in 1 saves. And then 5+ to ignore because it's a shield drone. Yeah, so 0 damage coming through from that round. Okay, so Butcher Cannon Array it's called.
Storm cannon.
Storm Cannon Array. So that's Leviathan Dreadnought. Range 24 though, but it's going to put it into this unit of breachers just here. 20 shots, needing 2s. It's horrific firepower.
Sorry.
So,
It's not near a captain or anything.
no, it's no rerolls available.
Hit.
It's bound to be 2s.
Yeah, strength 7.
2s to wound the poor breachers. think we could be looking at a wipeout here. 16 saves. Minus?
Minus 2 AP.
Minus 2, no cover, so we're looking at 6s. And that's the wipeout. They have been hosed down and wiped out. Alright, so shooting is actually complete here. The tower gun line still in pretty good shape. Unit here deleted entirely and some heavy casualties taken on this flank. Drones have done their job though, they've protected the broadsides. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. Ultramarines definitely have the upper hand here. They've killed a lot more stuff. And Tau desperately trying to defend this sector. If Mitch gets in amongst these objectives and raises them, it will kill the game off for the Tau. So desperate defence for them at this stage. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch for the Ultramarines next. Alright, so charges and Overwatch here, quite eventful here. The first charge to go in with no Overwatch available because it was hidden away was the Smash Captain. He made it in, no problem. Then the way the rules are worded here, the 2 company veterans here attempted to charge down. This unit couldn't Overwatch them, but other units could. So Fire Warriors took out one of them, and then one of the broadsides picked off the other as well. This unit, I stretched it out. It snakes all the way back to here to keep within that 6-inch range for supporting fire. So those 2 were removed from play. Then across here, the Contemptor Dreadnought attempted to charge, took 1 wound from Overwatch, but failed to make it in, rolled a 1 and a 2, so not making it into close combat. Then across here, the next unit to charge was this one, took 1 casualty and failed to make it in. It was 1 and 2 rolled for them as well, wasn't it, for the distance? Yes, not a good roll. Then next was the captain with the relic blade and the shield. He charged across. Commander Ghost Tide got a hit, got a wound. A 3+ Invuln save failed. Command re-rolled, failed again. Damage was 3. I command re-rolled and got a 6. So the captain has been vaporized here by Commander Ghost Tide as he desperately tries to protect the tower. Gunline, but then the company champion has made into close combat. Tried to Overwatch him here with the last broadside just here. This unit that's been charged snakes all the way back and is within 6 inches, but failed to cause any damage. So he has made it in to close combat. So charges have taken place, but just 2 characters making it in. The others that have attempted have either not made it into combat or have been slain from Tower Overwatch. We'll go into combat resolution next. So attacks coming in from the company champion, first of all. 7 attacks in 2s.
Well, I should do that.
There's a number of 1s being scored. No rerolls available.
2s to kill you.
And 3 Fire Warriors cut down here. So another weapon's hit me.
Yeah, he gets to fight an extra time with that other weapon.
Right, okay. So, and it's AP minus
2.
6 up. Yeah, another Fire Warrior gone. Okay, so total casualties there is 4. Going to remove another model from play. And that is it for his attacks. Okay, so that's that combat resolved. Hacking down 4 of the Marines, 4 of the Fire Warriors. Across here, Smash Captain next. Going to get 4 attacks, 1 attack on the charge. Armed with a Thunder Hammer here. Just going to try and smash as many Fire Warriors as possible. So 3s for hits here, AP with -1 for using the Thunder Hammer.
4.
Oh, no, he's not getting there.
1s to get a captain. Oh. Yeah.
3 hits.
2s to kill you. 3 die.
Yeah, AP -3, yeah. 3 breaches gone. And that is it. Okay, so we'll make our party moves and attack back, not expecting to cause any kind of damage, but we'll make our attacks with the Tau infantry. Okay, so combat's resolved here. Tau Fire Warriors, no damage here. 1 wound caused, armor save passed, so no damage caused against these 2 Ultramarine characters. So some elements here for the Ultramarines have made it into contact against the Tau, but still the gunline generally is holding at this stage. We'll finish the turn, a bit of morale to resolve for multiple Tau infantry units, and then we'll hand over to the Tau. Their turn 2 coming up next, just desperately trying to cling on, looking to the skies for relief, possibly to come down in the form of the Crisis Battlesuit Squad and their accompanying drones. We'll see what happens. We'll go on to the second turn. I'll just resolve some morale and finish this turn off. All right, so morale tests all passed or auto-passed here because the number of casualties with leadership 9 for him being nearby. 12-inch morale bubble here, so all these units, including the drones, getting leadership 9, so no models have fled from the fight. The Tau refusing to give ground here, but casualties still rising at this stage. So we'll go on to turn 2 now for the Tau. They've got to do something significant this turn, otherwise this game will slip away from them, and certainly they'll be in trouble if the Ultramarines reach this back line and raise these 2 objectives. We'll go on to Tau turn 2 next. Alright, so turn 2 for the Tau. It's quite straightforward, I think, to try and keep enemy units away from our gun line for as long as possible. We have picked up 2 points here for controlling these 2 objectives. So 2 points picked up for the Tau just there. Movement. We've decided to pull out of combat. Pulled out of combat here against the company champion. We've jumped up and over at 8 inches. A bit less than 8 inches, about 6.5 inches here. We've commanded Ghost Tie just to get a better damage result there with our fusion blasters. These Fire Warriors here pulling back onto the objective. Firesight Marksman's moved across to help claim this objective as well. Ethereal's granted reroll 1s for units that remain stationary, so that's that unit of Fire Warriors just there. And then these broadsides here. Drones, I just put a drone just inside here, but other than that, not much movement from them. Breaches are pulled out of close combat back into the ruin. And then help has arrived. On this flank here, the Crisis Battlesuit team has dropped down. So landing like this, just to fire off in this direction against the Whirlwind, and possibly to fire up here in this direction with other weaponry, and the drones just tucking in at the back. So a shift here. Tau originally were on the left-hand flank, but they're now extinct over here. But across this side, the Tau looking a bit stronger. We'll go on to their shooting phase next. An important turn here. Let's see what the Tau can do. So Markalites first of all. Got our hit here against Leviathan. Played uplink Markalite. Only got 1 extra, but that's enough to enable us to fire a couple of Seeker missiles that remain. And then across here, got a 5 for a hit against this Contemptor Dreadnought, so 1 Markalite hit against him. That is the Markalites complete. We'll go on to some firepower now for the Tau. Alright, so starting around here, using one of the new stratagems, coordinated engagement as these drop down. So we've played that stratagem on here. It now counts as 5 Markalite hits on the Whirlwind. So we're going to fire first of all. We're going to offload a load of firepower into it. I want to make sure it's destroyed here. So 6 shots, first of all, with the fusion blasters. All the firepower from this unit's been allocated. So to hit this target, we're on +1 to hit rolls, and on reroll 1s as well. So 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. That'll do. Then 3s to wound, strength 8, toughness 7. That'll do again. It's AP -4. We're ignoring any kind of cover, so it's going to be 4d6 damage. And there it is. It's popped here. Yeah, it's gone on 11.
I think it only has 10 wounds.
Yeah, so I think the Whirlwind's gone. We had allocated the missile pods into there just in case the wounds weren't picked off.
11 wounds. Yeah.
It's gone. All right, so target destroyed. Right, so the remaining firepower, the target's been destroyed. Remaining firepower from these 2. 1 fusion blaster going into this squad just here. Can just about see around the corner. Rerolling 1s. Fusion blaster hits 2s. That's 1 dead marine. That's AP -4. And then plasma shots, 3 of them. Rerolling 1s, by the way, for the experimental technology. So it's called cross-link stabilizer jets. The whole unit has it. So we're able to reroll 1s to shoot and to wound. So 3 plasma shots now. Need 4s though this time. And that's rerollable. Just the 1 hit. 3s for a wound. It's AP -3, so Mitch gets 1 save of 6+ on that combat squad again. This is the last of the firepower. So cock dice and a 3. Okay, so 1 more marine brought down. The priority was here, so that's mission accomplished for this squad. Right, next bit of firepower. Drones here. 4 shots each. So 16 shots. And now we can go into this captain here with these. There's a drone controller amongst the Crisis Battlesuit team, so it's 4s for hits here. So no kind of rerolls available. So I'll take those misses away. But it's good shooting here from the drones. And then 3s to wound at strength 5. So the captain needs to make 7 saves of 3+.
3+, yeah. How many damage are these each?
Just 1 damage, just drones firing here. So
takes 1 damage.
Okay, 1 wound taken. We'll repeat again with the unit at the back. So another 16 shots, need 4s. Not so good this time. Terrible actually. And then 3s to win. But they've all wounded. 5 more saves of 3+. And all passed. Very good dice rolling. Just 1 wound taken on the smash captain. Next, this unit here, in rapid fire range, with volley fire, full squad of 10, 30 shots. And we're re-rolling 1s for the Imperial's ability because they haven't moved. So there's a good few 1s just there. Re-roll those. I'm trying to saturate this captain with hits here. So that's the hits. 3s to wound. Yes, not bad here. So it looks like about 10. It is 10 saves of 3+. Surely now the wounds will come flowing through. He's taken a lot of...
4 left.
4 wounds left. And
Dead.
he's a goner. Captain's brought down here. So instead of super high caliber weaponry, we've gone for massed infantry firepower to try and pick on that 3+ armor save. Smash Captain's gone. This 3-man squad's going to pick on this sergeant here. Rapid fire. 3s to wound. No wounds at all. Right, next, the commander is going to split his firepower. 2 fusion blasters into here, 2 fusion blasters into this dreadnought. So 2 into this company champion. 2 hits on him. 2s to wound at strength 8. Yeah, 3 command points left. I want him gone. 2+ to wound him. Yeah, 6+ to keep for the pure tide. Anger on your chip. No, I'll just remove that. I'll just remember. So command point removed. So AP -4.
6 up saves.
Let's get us.
No.
No saves made. 2d6 damage, choosing the best. Choose the 6 and choose the 4. So 10 wounds taken. Vaporized. Red mist here for this Ultramarines character. 2 shots now into the Contemptor Dreadnought. 2s to hit. They've hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound makes it through. A 5+ invuln save required.
Yeah.
Well done. It's a 5. That Dreadnought remains very much alive at this stage. Going to offload with the last of the Fire Warriors here. So, rapid fire, volley fire against the Dreadnought. 4s.
6s.
A lot of 6s here. But it's going to be 5s and 6s to wound at strength 5. There's 2, so I don't think we can bring this Dreadnought down unless Mitch rolls 2 1s. He's rolled 1 and a 6 to ignore.
Oh, that's
Cock dice.
Oh.
No, okay. 1 wound left on the Contemptor Dreadnought. Right, so starting with the broadsides now.
Play Due Eternal Dreadnought.
Yep, due to Eternal, here it comes, so that's going to halve the damage rounding up. So, Smart Missile's already been used, or Seeker Missile's already been used. 2 plasma shots going to go into the Dreadnought here, and then the main gun, the heavy rail rifle, into the Leviathan. So, plasma, needing 4s. This is into the Contemptor Dreadnought. 5s for a wound. Nope. And then 2 shots with the heavy rail rifle into the Leviathan. 2 3s is a miss. Next one, exactly the same process. 2 plasma shots, 1 hit, no wound. I don't think they've done anything last turn. We'll see if we can do something this turn. This is the heavy rail rifles. 2 3s is a miss. So, awful. And then this guy's fresh. We'll use the rocket up here. So the rocket and the heavy rail rifle is going to go into the Leviathan. And again, 2 plasma shots into the Contemptor Dreadnought. Plasma, re-rolling this one. 2 hits, 5s for wounds at strength 6. 1 wound comes through, AP -3. Saved on a 6, well done. And then 2 shots with the heavy rail rifle. 2 2s is a miss. This is getting laughable here. And yes, you don't need to write in the comment section about dropping these. I'm fully aware. Not doing very well. A Seeker Missile. Gets the hit. 4s for a wound. The wound comes through. AP -3. 4 up invuln.
1.
Oh,
No.
Finally, it gets through.
D6 damage.
D6 damage. Oh, Mitch might come on reroll this.
We've got F4.
Decisions to make
Even
here.
if you roll a 5 or a 6, it's still
It's going to be halved. Yes.
I can face taking 3 wounds this time.
Here it comes. There it is. Got your wish. 3 wounds caused
Not really well.
here. Okay, so Leviathan's now down to
11.
11 wounds left. All right, so firepower from this one. Going to split it all across the board here. Smart missile systems just about in range of that laser cannon team across there, range of 30. Range of 36, going to put the high yield missile pods into here, and then the Seeker missile will let loose the last one that we have in our army. We're going to fire it against the Leviathan Dreadnought. So, smart missile systems first of all against the Tactical Marines. Rerolling 1s. Okay. Ballistic skill 4+ does hurt the tower, but we've got 4 hits. Got 4 wounds though, and AP -1, so 4 saves of 4+ on the Marines.
Oh, dice absolutely everywhere. 2 die.
2 dead from that squad. Okay, the laser cannon will remain, no doubt, but 2 Marines gone. Okay. Then we'll go for the high yield missile pods. Going to try and finish off this Dreadnought here. So 4s. Not bad, 5 hits. It's going to be 4s to wound. 3 have made it through. AP -2. So 4 up armor saves.
What's the damage?
Damage is D3 if it makes it through.
Have you got any more shots coming in against me?
Not him, no. I don't think so. Infantry have all fired. This is the last shot against that Dreadnought.
I've got a 50-50% chance. I've got 4 CP left.
Tough choice here. Keeps the Dreadnought alive. It's
50-50 of keeping him alive.
half a chance.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll spend 1 of those.
Here it comes. Oh, it's a 3.
Okay. D3 damage.
Yeah, 6+, first of all, for the pure tide engram neurochip. Nope. And the damage is... It is a 6, so it's 3. 6 is required.
1 and 6 and 4 instead.
Dreadnought's gone just about here. And doesn't explode. Dreadnought destroyed. And then finally, 1 missile shot into the Leviathan. Does get the hit. Doesn't wound. And we'll leave it at that for the broadsides. Alright, so that's shooting phase complete here for the tower. Not too bad. We removed these characters that were threatening the line. The Dreadnought's gone. And we've destroyed the whirlwind that's sitting on top of the objectives. A bit of revenge here from the tower. Their drop assault here has been quite effective. So that's, I wouldn't say it's evened the game up, but it's put the tower back in the fight here for sure. We'll go on to turn 3 now for the Ultramarines. We'll push on to the middle stage of the game. It's turn 3 here for the Ultramarines. 1 point picked up for objectives. That was the objective just behind the building there. Movement then, advanced rolls being made. Now the Ultramarines can start to control this objective. Infantry squads pushing through. This squad advanced, that squad moved. Dreadnoughts moved across in this direction. Leviathans shifted across here with the infantry, funneling down in this direction here to put some firepower onto the newly arrived tower. Battle suits, you can see, Mitch's infantry pushing through in this direction. It is still tactical doctrines. Their firepower may well prove deadly this turn. That's movement done for the Ultramarines. Both sides taking pretty heavy casualties so far. We're going to firepower for the Ultramarines next.
Into the rear unit of drones.
Rear unit of drones, okay. So it's the front tactical squad. They've moved out a bit further, out of cover, but it's just to get within range
2,
across
4,
here.
6, 8, 10 shots.
Okay. Yes, including the sergeant's Stormbolter.
And rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients.
Yeah, Wisdom of the Ancients has been played here, so 1s can be rerolled, which has not helped this time around. 4s to wound.
Rerolling 1s from the Lieutenant. Not helped either.
3. 5 ups. Kept 1 alive. It's 2 drones slain so far. Just a process again of grinding the drones down to get through to the tasty battle suits.
Lieutenant will shoot the closest unit of drones.
Just it. This is a Stormbolter.
Yep. 3 hits.
Hits. 4s to wound. There's 2. 1 dice off the table. And
Rerolling 1 for Lieutenant. 3 wounds.
Yeah.
It's minus AP1.
Oh, yes. 5 to wound. 5 to save. None. That was here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ouch.
And there's still a sergeant left as well, who also fires.
Space Marine infantry firepower now with the tactical doctrines.
He'll fire at the bigger unit of drones.
Very good.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Not saved either. Just 1 drone left from each squad here.
On these. Toughness 5.
So battlesuits, toughness 5. One of them's got a iridium battlesuit, so that's going to be 2 up armor save, and he's also got a shield generator, so 4+ invuln save. Yes, this guy just here.
Right, the 2 las cannons that are left from that unit. Rerolling 1s from Wisdom of the Ancients. 2 hits.
2 hits, 3s to wound.
2s to wound.
Strength
Toughness 4, right?
toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but he's made it anyway. 6 and 4. So those have gone through. Do we commit drones? Do we try and tank it on invuln saves here? All right, so drones. I'm going to tank it on the drones. His name is Tank, but tank or not tank it, we'll tank it on the drones. So we'll do these 1 at a time. 2+. Yep, and the drone dies. That's 1 laser cannon dealt with, and then the next one on the last drone. 2 up, gone. Drone removed. Okay, so that negates that damage potentially from coming through, but now no drone protection at all, and the Leviathan Dreadnought is available to fire. But before he does, twin laser cannon all the way across from the Contemptor. The other weapon's out of range. 2 laser cannon shots.
2 hits.
3 to wound. Gonna need Tank's help here. 2 wounds to come through. 4+ invuln save, 1 at a time. First one passes. Second one fails. We'll try and keep Tank alive here. Here comes the command reroll. Yo! D6 damage. Poor old Tank. He's gone. 6+ to keep here for the pure Titangram neurochip. No, and he's removed from play. Alright, so Hunter Killer Missile's not going to be used, but 20 shots here
I'll
from...
just fire 1. But I have
He's tempted to fire 1.
I'll fire 1.
He fire 1. Okay, that's very kind of you. So it's going to fire first with the array here. What's it called again? The
Storm Cannon Array.
Storm Cannon Array. Certainly an impressive weapon. 1 miss. 19 out of 20 hits. Be 3s to win though with toughness 5. There's a lieutenant nearby, isn't there?
Yeah.
Lieutenant, sorry.
1, 2 rerolls. 1.
Yeah, there's a load have made it through. Okay, and this is 2 damage a time.
Yeah.
14 saves to make here a 5+. You're going to kill battlesuits, but the question is how many?
Not as many as...
Take those away. Yeah, I think you're going to do it here. That's a dead battlesuit. That's a dead battlesuit. That's a dead battlesuit. That is a dead battlesuit as well. Mission accomplished. The consolation of having wasted a Hunter Killer Missile brings no joy at all. Devastating firepower from that Leviathan. And this piece of terrain here, thanks very much, GameMat.eu, for this piece of terrain. It now blocks all of this firepower from the tower. Leviathan strategically moved behind there. Good play here from the Ultramarines. I thought the tower on the rise here, but that has swung the game back around in the Space Marines' favour. Okay, so this is the last shot here.
Yeah.
Right, laser cannon shot down the road against him.
Oh, Gilliman can also shoot, I guess.
Gilliman as well, okay. But here comes the laser cannon shot.
Hits. Reroll 1 to Gilliman, I might be in range.
Let's check the range here. If it's range 6.
Yeah, just in.
That's okay, yep, so re-roll.
Oh.
No, okay, so that wound's not come through. Gilliman's firepower remains. Right, so Gilliman's firepower has been resolved off camera here. 2 casualties you could see through to this smaller squad of fire warriors. Just the chassis left, and that is it. So still the tower gun line, not too much firepower heading in this direction. Instead, it's been directed against the crisis battlesuits and drones, and they've been entirely removed from play. So deadly firepower here from this elite Space Marine list. The tower not out of the fight yet, but the elements of their army quite static here for the most part. Their mobility, the first part of their mobility, the stealth units were dealt with, and now Mitch has dealt with the deep striking crisis battlesuits as well. We'll go on to, I think it's going to go on to tower turn 3. There's no charges here. We'll go on to the third turn for the tower. There's morale just here. We'll just roll up. 3's fine. None of morale to resolve. Just my own morale is faltering at this stage. But still, Commander Ghosttide remains alive, so there's still hope for the tower. We'll go on to their turn 3 next. Right, so moving for the tower here, desperate stuff, but they'll push on. We've picked up 2 points for our home objectives. Breaches have made an advance move, getting behind the rock just here. It's granting reroll ones for our shooting. With the broadsides, they haven't moved. The drones haven't moved. Relocated with these. The infantry here. Lone infantryman just tucked behind cover. And then this squad's pulled back onto the objective. Commanders advanced. Guarantees 6 inches if it goes to Orks among us, plus the 8-inch move as well, so 14-inch move from him. That's movement done. We're going to shooting phase next. Right, so Mark Light's done. One across here onto this squad, and one from here. We're able to target this character as the closest model against the Lieutenant. That's Mark Light's done. We'll immediately fire with the Commander. 4 shots, need 3s because we advanced. Going against the Lieutenant. So can't reroll that one. 3 have made it through, 2's to win. 2 have made it through. AP -4.
I don't think I have any bum. I don't even have like a 5 up or anything.
Yeah, it's just Lieutenant here. So Mitchell gets 6 up saves for being in cover at least. Just thinking over to command reroll this to make sure the wounds go through. We'll leave it.
4 and 2.
Not saved. 2d6 damage. 10. Pulverised. Gone.
Utterly annihilated.
Right, Ghost Tides then jump back with his vectored manoeuvring thruster's relic, just trying to hide as best as he can. So it's the ghost, and like a tide, he comes in, he goes out again. So we'll resolve some more firepower here from the tower. So we'll fire this one. This is the only one that can see the contempt all the way up the other end of the board. So we'll let off 2 shots against him. 1 hit. So far, these have done nothing this game. And there we are. Once again.
The final shot killed the Contemptor, actually.
Yes, no, we did manage to. What was that? 1 wound. Okay. All right. So I think that was him actually. So that's him done. These here are going to go after solid shot. They're going to put shots into the infantry here. So first one, in 4s, 2s. So yeah, it is a 6, plain hole facing. This unit here. So 1 mortal wound and then a 6 up armor save. No, and then the last unit, 2 hits, 6 again, so another mortal wound, and then a 6 up save. No, it's 2 more slain. Now do 10 shots into that lone sergeant. That's from these guys. Re-rolling ones, yes, because of the marker light hit. Just helped a little bit. 3's to wound. Yep, 6 saves here of 2+. Sergeant's just about in cover.
6.
So no 1s. There is a 1. So
I'm not going to spend a command point to keep a sergeant alive.
okay, sergeant's gone. Next unit, they're going to go up the road into that other unit. Need 4s. No kind of rerolls available. 3's to wound. Yeah, 3 more saves.
6 up again.
No, this is AP0, so it's going to be 2 up armor save. Cover. Passed.
Probably a bit of a waste. 2 up save.
2 up save. Well, it's 2 up save either way, so you may as well shoot at Gilliman. So I'm going to put 5 shots into the wretched Primarch here. No kind of rerolls available.
On 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. What toughness is he?
6.
He's toughness 6.
6 and a 6.
And 2 6s scored for armor saves. Okay. So that's all the firepower across here, but not too bad. Bringing down a tactical squad, and the lieutenant's been destroyed. Okay, so we're going to fire him. 1 smart missile system into the lone sergeant, 1 smart missile system into the lone las cannon. So lone sergeant, see if we can get him. Rerolling 1s. 3's to wound. Yeah, not bad. 4. Ignoring cover and -1 to the AP. So
4 up saves.
yeah, 4 4s required. Oh no, he's gone. Okay, so lone sergeant removed. The next one into the lone las cannon. Just the 1 hit. Doesn't wound. So I have to leave him as he is. And then these shots now going all the way across, just in range of that squad there. 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Then it's going to be 3's to wound. 2. These are at -2. Do you get cover though?
Is this against the lone las cannon?
That's these.
Oh, that. How many? Just 2?
2. Yeah, need 4s.
1 dice.
Okay, 1 more gone. It's D3 damage, but it's just a lone marine. Can be removed from play. Okay, so Space Marine infantry being cut down here, but still a good few of them left. And the nastier elements of this Ultramarines list still very much on the board. These 2 dreadnoughts at least. But they cut down a fair bit here. Both sides heavy casualties in this game, whatever the outcome may be. And just looking around, Finished. Turn's finished. No charges. We'll hand over now to turn. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Ultramarines. All right, turn 4 for the Ultramarines. This is it now. Mitch is going to go for the attempt to try and raise these objectives. Guilliman is there. He's going to attempt to try and charge around here. Infantry squad just at the back. Dreadnoughts push forwards. This squad's pushed forwards. Leviathan Dreadnought swinging around as well. So now it is within line of sight here. But Mitch is going to try and cause significant damage before the tower can react. And just want to look around here. Ah, yes, Lieutenant here, Lieutenant, holding on to that objective for next turn. Movement done. Both sides heavy casualties, both weary in this fight. We'll go on to shooting phase for the Ultramarines next. All right, so we've resolved the shooting phase here. You can see chunks being ripped out of the tower gun line here. So it's the firepower from this that proved deadly, sucking in loads of drones, and then armour saves required once the drones were gone. We lost this broadside. Hunter killer missile wound came through, but a drone came across and saved that, and rolled a 5, so it stayed alive. 3 drones left now. The rest have been swept away, so too has this broadside at the front, and then 6 casualties caused here as well from firepower coming in from the tactical Marines. That is shooting phase complete here. Oh boy, both sides have gear left on the table, but it's close, but it could swing round to the Ultramarines further in their favour if Guilliman's able to get in amongst this objective here and cause trouble for the tower. We'll see what happens. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. All right, so charges taking place and combat's resolved. It didn't last too long. One fire warrior here contacted. Charge roll 4, command re-rolled and got a 1. So a 3-inch charge meant that Guilliman had to fight against this lone fire warrior, has since slain him and then consolidated 3 inches towards the main tower gunline, or what's left of it here. Casualties have been heavy. We'll go on to morale. We'll roll up here for this one. It's a 4. 6 is 10, leadership of 9 because of him, so we're going to remove one of these fire warriors from play, and that's morale resolved. We'll go on to tower turn 4 next. The game's not over yet, it's definitely in the Ultramarines' favour. We'll go on to the 4th turn for the tower. All right, so moving for the tower here on turn 4. This is the moment of truth here for both these armies. A last desperate attempt by the tower to keep the Ultramarines, and especially Guilliman, away from our objectives. If Mitch burns one of these, that could see the game through to victory for the Ultramarines. But we'll see. We've tried to compensate and cope with Guilliman. We've surrounded him with fire warriors just to create some kind of screen. Backed off of the other unit. Cadre Fireblades moved to here to grant volley fire to all of these remaining tower fire warriors. This squad's spread out here. Ferials remain stationary, granting real ones to units that remain still. And then the commanders jumped across to fire off at either of these 2 targets before jumping away. Remain stationary with these. And the breaches have made a move. They've gone 10. They've advanced and headed off in this direction. That's movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase now for the tower on turn 4. So I'm going to fire these. I think got to get rid of Guilliman here. I know the Leviathan needs to go, but we'll start here. So 2 plasma shots into Guilliman first of all. 1 hit, toughness 6, falls for a wound, no wound. Next is the heavy rail rifles. 1 hit comes through. 6 would be useful. So 3, that's a wound. Mitch needs to make a 3+ invuln. He's got 1 command point left.
5.
All right, so cock dice re-rolled and invuln save passed. Next one, 2 plasma shots into Guilliman. Rerolling this one for the Imperial. Missed. 2 shots with the heavy rail rifle. Rerolling this one for the Imperial. 2 hits this time. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through, and that's going to be an immediate mortal wound. 6 and 3, invuln save pass. 1 mortal wound taken. It's down to 5 wounds left. The next one. Yep, plasma. 1 hit. 4s for a wound. Nope. Heavy rail rifles. Rerolling for the Imperial. Missed. And that's their firepower complete. And all they've done is cause 1 mortal wound against Guilliman here. I'm going to fire the commander now. We're going to have to go after this Leviathan here. 2s. They've all hit. 4s to wound. Most important roll of the game for the tower. Yeah, all not bad. 3 have made it through. 4+ invuln saves here. So here they come. So 4 dice rolled there, but they all failed anyway. So 3 have got through. 3d6 damage. Is 15 wounds caused. Is there any 6+ invuln saves for this guy? Or feel no pains? No. All right, so he's gone. Question is, does he explode?
No.
Okay, doesn't explode. Leviathan picked out finally by the commander. That's a deadly blow. But it still may not be enough here for the tower as our objectives are in jeopardy. We'll make a move now with the commander. So Leviathan gone. We've since done the firepower from the breaches. They've scored 1 wound in 5s to hit here, and in the 10-inch bracket against the lieutenant who's just tucked around there. So 1 wound caused, 3 remain. A little bit of firepower left from the tower against Gilliman, and that'll be the tower shooting phase finished. All right, so the rest of the firepower resolved. A good few wounds coming through, about 10 in total from the Fire Warriors, but Mitch passed all of them here. So 5 wounds left on Gilliman, and he's reached the part of the battlefield he wants to be here, near these tower home objectives. Turn's finished, no charges, no overwatch, no morale to resolve for either side. Significant part of this turn is the removal of the Leviathan Dreadnought, but that may not be enough here. It may come too little, too late here for the tower. We'll go on to turn 5, possibly the last turn of the game here for the Ultramarines. All right, so movement for the Ultramarines here. Some units turn their attention in this direction, try and catch the breaches. The Dreadnoughts shifted across. Lieutenant backing off here, but still in range of the objective. 2 points picked up again by Mitch this turn. This Marines squad, you can see it just there in the ruins. Gilliman sitting where he is for now, and then the squad shifting across to take control of this objective. That's it. That's all the units that remain for the Ultramarines. We'll go on to their shooting phase next. Okay, shooting phase resolved. 4 breaches destroyed, but not wiped out. We'll see if any of them remain. Across here, these haven't been targeted. All the infantry, except this lone fire warrior here, have been wiped away by firepower coming in from the tactical squads. Lascans being directed against them as well. Even Gilliman firing through, helping to reduce those down. Surely now, Gilliman can take one of these objectives and burn it to the ground. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. Right, so charges have taken place. Gilliman's made it in. The only hit we got was with a photon grenade, just to give -1 to hit rolls. I doubt it's going to save us here. The charge was declared against all of these. No supporting fire, too far away with the other units. So all Gilliman needs to do is slay these 2, and then he can burn down that objective. And that'll give Mitch 3 precious command points. All right, so charge has gone ahead. Combat sprint resolved, very quickly wiping out the fire warrior here and the marksman. And Mitch has now raised that objective, scoring 3 points. So turn is finished. All of a sudden 5 points picked up here for the Ultramarines. That puts them in a very strong position. I'll just check morale across here. There's a 4 and a 4 again. That's 8. So we'll lose a model like so, and then those 2 will remain. Turn's finished. The tower not quite out of the fight yet, but it's slipping away from them. We'll go on to their turn 5, and again this could be the very last turn of the game. Right, so moving for the tower here on turn 5. A bit of a turn up for them. Breachers made it around the corner here. They're holding 11 in total in advance move, and they've raised this home objective from the Ultramarines. So the tower trail behind by just 1 point at this stage of the game. The commander has moved to here. Remains stationary here, granting reroll 1s from the Imperial. The Imperial on top of this objective, and wanted to get him out of the way, so he's gone forwards instead. There with the Cadre Fireblade. That is movement complete here for the tower. We'll go on to the shooting phase next. So I'll start with the commander here. 4 shots into Gilliman. In 2s. 3s to wound. They've all wounded. This is your moment of truth here. Or 3 up in one save for him.
Sorry, I thought you was talking about your wounds, yeah.
Yeah, 3 ups. He's passed all 4. Hate Gilliman, absolutely hate him. Oh, no, right. We'll move with the commander. Mission failed here against the Primarch. Okay, so here we go. He's pulled back to there. Going to hand over to these useless broadsides here. We'll see. They've got one more chance. This is turn 5 to see if they can do anything. First one, double plasma shot against Gilliman. Double 1. Reroll for the Imperial. Still missed. Oh, dear. Heavy rail rifles. 6 and 1. Rerolling that one for the Imperial. 1 hit. 6 is good. 5. Here comes the wound. 3+ invuln save.
3 up.
Passed on a 3. Next one, plasma. Double 1 again. Double 6. Strange stuff. There's 1 wound. 3+. Passed. Heavy rail rifle. 1 hit. No wound. The last one, 2 hits with the plasma. 1 wound with the plasma. 3 up invuln save. Hey, 1 damage.
How many is it? One flat one.
Flat 1 damage.
Okay, that's fine. Keep that.
And then heavy rail rifle. This is our last chance to bring Gilliman down. 2 hits. Double 6, I'll be happy. 2 wounds though. 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
3 and 6.
Passed again. 3 plus invuln save. Solid as a rock. And that marks the end of our shooting phase. Right, so shooting phase finished for the tower. No further firepower for them. Certainly no combats or charges to declare. So turns finished. We will now see if the game ends at this point. Right, so Mitchell rolled up here. It's his roll. He went first. Game goes on. Turn 6 coming up next for the Ultramarines. Right, so movement complete here. Lieutenant's still on this objective. Pushing through here with the Dreadnought and Marines. Pushing through here as well, but still controlling this objective on that side. And then Gilliman's moved across in an attempt now to try and raise this objective. Shooting phase next. Okay, so attacks coming through. The game's about to end. Commander's gone. He was shot by a double laser cannon shot here because it's just characters around here. Commander's ghost tide has been removed.
5 wounds.
As soon as he dies... 5 wounds.
5 wounds, yeah. AP minus 2 damage each.
I don't know if we even got a save for him. We'll just check, but I think the Ethereals are gone. Yeah, so AP minus 2, 2 damage at a time. How many wounds was it?
5.
10 wounds. He's gone. That means, the way we're playing this mission, I think you just... Mitch now controls this objective, so he can immediately raise it. 3 more points scored. I've got these resources left. There's no way that these are going to trundle along through here, somehow get past him, and then start claiming objectives. And it's turn 6 anyway, so the game is well and truly over. We'll add Mitch's score here. We'll add 3 more points to his total, but the Ultramarines have now officially broken the tower. Okay, so points calculated out here with that 6 points in total being picked up there. 20 points, 17 points for the Ultramarines, and then Linebreaker scored, Slay the Warlord for the Commander, and First Strike picked up, so 19 or 20 points in total. For the Tau, our final score was 10 for objectives, Linebreaker across the other side, a couple of breaches around the other side of the table, and First Strike picked up as well. So 20-12, the final score, a clear victory for the Ultramarines in the end. It was tight-ish throughout the game. Tau resistance continued, didn't crumble till right at the very end of the battle here, but ultimately the Ultramarines have smashed aside the Tau's resistance along their home back line, and it's cost us dearly. 2 objectives raised. That's cost us 6 victory points, and Gilliman was unstoppable. Great battle. Thanks to Mitch for coming down. He claims another victory here against this experimental tower force. I'd hoped we'd see a bit more of Commander Shadow's Son, but the freshly painted model was dispatched within minutes of the game beginning. Maybe we'll see her again. Maybe the tower will continue to experiment as they seek a combination that works. So, great battle. Keep a lookout for more Challenge the Scorpion games in the future. But in this particular game, the Ultramarines are triumphant. Great battle. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Right, so units of the game, Mitch is going to give it to the Leviathan Dreadnought. It's terrifyingly good. Its firepower is awesome. Yeah, there's the model debuting on the channel, and it's certainly made its mark. For the Tau, we'll give an honourable discharge to these. They could go. But I can give it to the Tau Commander. His firepower is quite scary. He stayed alive to right towards the end of the game, managing to pick off different characters and models. So Commander Ghost Tide, at this point a ghost here, destroyed by laser cannon firepower, but throughout the game he was useful enough for the Tau. That's units of the game for both sides.